Okay. Is there anybody here? Hello? Is there anybody around? Hey, hi, how are you? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce. Good morning. Just frantically setting everything up. What's happening today? It's July 23rd. It's Wednesday, July 23rd. Welcome everyone to the program. I'm Uncle Bruce, Stock Market with Bruce. We're following a whole bunch of stuff right now, including a whole bunch of new meme stocks that are kind of being talked about on Bloomberg and elsewhere. What I thought I would do this morning was bring you the news of the day, but also say to you, hey, did you guys miss the meme craze 4 years ago? Did you miss out on the money that some people claim they made? Or did you participate in the meme trade in 2021 and got your living little butt handed to you? You were taught a lesson you still haven't forgot, and you've sworn that the next time this happens, I'm going to be a lot smarter and make money. Or you've joined this channel in the last 4 years, you've started to learn how to write options. You've learned your lesson that it's better to be the casino than to be the gambler. And you're sitting there going, Uncle Bruce, tell me what I should do if I want to get involved in any of these meme stocks. How should I play them so that I am not the idiot on the floor of the casino? I'm the casino where I can make money without even owning these stocks. If you want to do that, you have come to the right channel at the right time. I'm your buddy, Uncle Bruce. I'm going to do the best I can to help you out. First off, quickly, the markets are up this morning. The Dow's up 235. The S&P is up 23. NASDAQ is up 19. On a percentage basis, we're not moving that much. The Dow is up a half a percentage point. Looks great. The S&P is only up a third of a point. The NASDAQ is not even up 1/10 of a percentage point. So NASDAQ is up 18 points, but it's not even up 1/10 of a percent. So let's keep that. Don't forget that. All right. Gold is down $6.50 an ounce. Crude oil down $1.35. That's interesting. 64.86 on oil. So we've gone from 67 early this week now to 60, under 65 and falling at the height of the U.S. travel season. This is when the people are on holidays. Gas supposed to be way up now. Get oil going down. All right. But the story today, forget about the Japanese trade deal. They're all saying, oh, Japanese and Americans made a trade deal. That's great. You notice the markets aren't up 5% on this deal. They're not even up, like I said, we're not even up a 1/10 of a percentage point on NASDAQ. And that's where all the chip stocks are. That's where the high-tech market is. That's supposed to be the big winner because, Japan's supposed to invest in America, so these stocks should go crazy. We're at record highs. These stock markets are at record highs right now. The Dow's at just about all-time highs. S&P is up there. NASDAQ is up there. So there's no way they're just going to go up another 5%. They're already at record highs. Except, here's the thing. You're watching me. Many folks are watching other folks who are sitting with dough to invest in the market. Now, there's a lot of folks on the sidelines lately who didn't get in on the run-up of the market, going, I'd like to get in the market, but I'd like to get in where there's an upside. So what's happening now? Meme stocks. There's a whole bunch of new meme stocks to follow. And so crazy, desperate money, small retail investors, not everyone is small and dumb and desperate, but there's enough of them. They're looking for a quick buck. And our friends at Robinhood and Fidelity and Schwab and Webull and you name your favorite broker, or IBKR and Questrade, around the world, name your favorite broker. They're all willing to allow you and all kinds of saps out there to trade stock on margin. Have you noticed that? Many of you have noticed that, oh my God, my account has unbelievable buying power. Yeah, because the broker's willing to lend you money to gamble, and they want you to gamble because they make money on every trade you make. Whether you make money or not, they don't care. They are bookies. If you ever watch the movie Trading Places, the brokers are bookies, and they want you to trade the book, baby, and they're making their money on spreads. On every trade made, they make money, whether you win or not. So they're offering you margin to gamble even more. Do you go out there and buy stock right now? The answer is no, you do not go out to buy stock. Even if you are a winner right now in the markets, If you're in a position with margin accounts and you're sitting on a bunch of stocks that are all doing well for you, congratulations. You know what you should be doing right now at all-time record highs for these markets? You should be selling this stuff and go into cash. Sell your stock, go into cash, and let the gamblers hold the bag. You turn around and say, I'm willing to be in the market. I'm willing to win if the market wants to keep on going. But I would like to win if the market levels off. And I would like to win even if the markets slump from here. I don't want to be on the hook for a slump or a stagnant market or losses if a stock tops out on me. So what have I been begging you to do? I've been begging you to sell your SoFi shares at $21 a share. Even yesterday at $18.80 a share, I've been telling you, sell your stock at $19.80 a share, $20 a share, and write cash secured puts. And do that with your GameStop, and do that with your Rocket Lab, and do that with your NVIDIA, and do that with your Tesla, and do that with your Apple, and do that with your any other Magnificent Seven, and do that with AI and Unity and ASTS and whatever we talk about here. Sell the stock, get the cash, write cash secured puts, take the premiums, and fold your arms and collect interest on your cash and other people's cash. And let the stocks keep going up. Let them keep going up. If they go up, your puts go down in price, and you will buy the puts back for a lower price than you sold them for, keeping a whole bunch of this cash you just got. And you're going to write another set of cash secured puts at a higher strike again. And you're going to rinse and repeat until you're a multi-billionaire. And then you'll hire people to do this for you. In the meantime, you have to do it. On these meme stocks, like I'm talking about here today, I've listed a few up on the top of my title there. We have Kohl's, we have Open Door, we have Krispy Kreme, we have GoPro, we've got Rocket Mortgage. There's just a few of them that are the today's hot meme stocks. Don't think that SoFi and GameStop are not also in on this, along with Rocket Lab. They've got a momentum thing going for them. But then again, Rocket Lab, GameStop, and SoFi, they basically make money, or they're sitting on a bunch of cash, and they're actually, they can justify their stock price, more or less. Rocket Lab may be hard to justify a high $40 price right now, but its future book is unbelievable. So that's why people love space stocks. Okay, fine. But these other stocks, look at this Open Door and Kohl's. My goodness, unbelievable. On Kohl's, for an example, Kohl's, there's 112 million shares in existence. That's it. This is a small company when it comes to how many shares exist. Free trading, 107 million shares. Shorted stock, 53 million on Kohl's. That's why it's a meme stock. With a 50% short position on its free float, you can get into Kohl's, and people are getting into Kohl's, and the volume of buying and the strength of buying and the eagerness of buying is running this stock. And so Kohl's is maybe not worth at all what it's trading at $14 a share. But on the other hand, there are statistics that you can look at on Kohl's and say, well, its PE multiple is 13.2. That's not ridiculous. With 107 million a share float and 53 million short, this stock could go crazy from here. Well, it was up $4 yesterday, 37% gain, and it's up 10 cents at the moment at $14.44. But what you want to do is not buy the stock. You don't want to be the sap paying $14.44 a share for this stuff. No, you want to be the casino that writes a cash secured put on this stock. That's what you want to be doing. You want to say to the market, I am willing to buy this stock from anyone who wants to sell it to me at a lower price than it's trading at right now, which could be a $12.50 put contract, where you write a $12.50 put for Jan 26 and say, I am willing to pay for $12.50 a share for this stock if you give me $3 a share right now. And they are giving up anywhere from $2.80 to $3 a share right now, or at least they were at the bell last night. And once we start trading this morning, 756 contracts traded yesterday. If you want to sell, you want to put up $1,250 and collect $300 right now in cash, that is a nice little return on your money for Jan 26. Now, I'm telling you and I'm warning you and I'm begging you to understand something. Do not think just because I'm telling you Jan 26s are a good contract to write that you have to now wait until Jan 26 to make your money. That is not true. If you've taken my classes on how to write options, you are very, very well aware that you might write this cash secured put today at $3. Again, just theoretically. Let's say you did do this. And theoretically, the stock pops to $17 this afternoon. Just theoretically, it doesn't. The put that you sold for $3 will likely be trading at $2. You'll be up $1 a share. You can literally close out your cash position today, cash secured put, and just buy them back at $2. Keep the dollar per contract. How many did you write? Well, you had $5,000. So you wrote 4 of them. And you made $400. Thank you very much. I made $400 on calls today, and I didn't own the stock. Yes, the biggest winner in the Coles trade, if it goes from $14 to $17, whatever we're talking about here, the biggest winner is the shareholder. The biggest gambler, the shareholder. If there's an option gambler out there who bought call options today, it's possible they might buy call options that are $3 and they go to $4 and they made $1. On the upside move. Against all odds, they made money because they're holding a contract that is losing time. That's against them. They might be an out-of-the-money gambler, which is against them. You are the one going, I'm writing an out-of-the-money put contract. I'm the seller of an out-of-the-money contract. I don't own an out-of-the-money contract. I sell it. So I'll take the $3. And if I can buy it back today at $2, great. If tomorrow I can buy it back at $2.20, great. If tomorrow I can buy it back at $1.60, great. If a week from now I buy it back for $1.10 because the stock just keeps going up, great. I make a nice little return on my investment. I put up 5 Gs to do 4 of these contracts, and the most I can make, okay, is $1,200. All right, I get $300 per contract times 4 contracts. I got $1,200 handed to me. The most I could possibly make on this entire trade, $1,200. When would you make that money? January 2026. You're not waiting until January 2026. You're going to deal with this contract sooner than that. You're going to buy it back for less than you paid for it. That's the strategy. Or you're going to sit there with your arms folded and go, well, the stock went up to, say, 15, but I didn't buy these back. And then the stock came back to 13, and it went back to 14. And I'm just sitting here holding this cash. I got my $5,000 over here waiting, just available to buy the stock, and I got $1,200 on top of that. I got $6,200 in my account. I'm getting daily interest on it, depending on which brokerage firm you use, whether you're buying ETFs to bring you daily interest or not. Did you take my classes? You're bringing in daily cash. Now, this is on a $5,000 wager. That's all this is. It's chump change. You're not going to become a millionaire, whether you buy $5,000 worth of stock or whether you write $5,000 in cash secured puts. But you're going to make money, and you're not going to risk your life savings on this. So if the shares do go down to $11, they go from 14 back to 11, and you get exercise. They make you buy the stock at $12.50. You're going, oh, okay. I'm willing to buy it at $12.50. I got it at $12.50, but I also got $1,200 to do this trade. $3 a trade. Remember that? $3 a contract. I didn't pay $12.50 to buy this stock. I paid $9.50 to buy this stock. I'm a casino. I'm a winner. I'm not an idiot. I just bought this stock for $9.50 a share. Thank you, stock market. It's trading at 11, and I bought it at $9.50. Oh, tears. I think I'll sell it at $11 a share right now. And I'm going to turn around right now, and I'm going to write $10 cash secured puts for probably $3 a piece. Which means you're willing to buy it now for $7, to buy it back again at $7. And now if the stock pops from 11 to 13, your cash secured put that you sold for $3 is probably trading at $2. You can buy it back and take that $1 gain and keep the gain you got on the other side already. Thank you very much. I paid $9.50 for an $11 stock. I got a $1.50 profit made on that first trade, and now I made another $1 in this trade. I'm up $2.50 on my $5,000. I'm up $1,000. Even though the stock went against me, I'm a loser and I'm a winner because I'm a casino. Casinos don't lose. Casinos always win, but you have to know how to operate a casino. There are lessons available on my website for that. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm just talking about Kohl's, department store. Kohl's, exciting? No. Krispy Kreme, oh my God, 86 million shares are free trading. Outstanding short positions, 24 million. 28% of the stock is shorted. How about GoPro? 9.6% short on 126 million free trading, cheap stock. And RKT, Rocket Mortgage, 254 million shares exist, 144 million shares trade, 73 million are shorted. 50% of the stock is short on RKT. This is why it's being written up in the Barron's magazines and others. They're talking about these new meme stocks that are trading in crazy volumes and heavy volatility. Some are easier to write options on than others. I will give you all that. No denial whatsoever. And Open Door Technologies, Open, has been as low as 50 cents this year, high as $5 this year, trading at $2.59 right now. It might not be as easy as you'd like it to be to write options on this stock. On the other hand, I am sure there is a ton of option volume on these issues. Yesterday's $2 puts, there are 74,000 in existence and 96,000 traded yesterday on the $2 puts. The 150 puts, 28,000 volume yesterday. And these are the ones expiring in 2 days. January 2026 puts, not quite so ridiculous, but they'll pick up in volume as this stock keeps doing what it's doing. The $2 puts, there are 8,700 in existence, 1,149 traded yesterday. With a $2.59 price, you might want to look at writing $2 cash secured puts on Open. They were paying yesterday 69 cents with stock off 29 cents at the moment. If options were trading right now, those $2 puts would probably be going from 75 to 80 cents. They'd be up about 15 cents each, a little more. These are out of the money $2 puts where you're willing to pay $2 if they give you 80 cents. In other words, you're willing to pay $1.20 net for Open when it's trading at 260 right now. That's what we're talking about. You're a casino willing to make a bet if it works for you. The 150 contracts, there are 12,000 in existence. The $1 contracts, there are 16,000 in existence. These are the puts for Jan 26. I'm not talking calls. I'm talking puts. You're a casino, not a gambler. Unbelievable. There are people out there willing to pay $1.23 last night for $3 calls on a 260 stock. Maybe the stock was about 288, 290. They were paying $125 premium for an out-of-the-money contract. They were paying $1 for a $4 call contract. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous premiums. That's what's going on. You are putting up $2,500 and putting up $2,000 to write a $2 cash secured put on Open. And you could get, like I said, you could get maybe 80 cents this morning, 75, 80 cents. That's 40% of your cash. You put up $2,000 and get 800 back. We say thank you very much. Or put up 200 and get 80 back. Sorry, a $2 contract is $200. You got to put up $200 to get 80 back. So you're risking $1.20 on Open. Are you willing to risk $1.20 on Open? There you go. So you got $5,000. You can do 25 cash secured puts at $2 each. 40% on your $5,000 is $2,000 back right now. In your hand, you've now got your $5,000 plus 2. You have $7,000 in your bank account, your brokerage account. Earn interest on that money while you're folding your arms. Now, if later today, I don't know what's going to happen in an hour. I don't know what's going to happen in 6 hours. I have no idea what these meme stocks will do today. I don't know what they're going to do overnight. I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. We didn't know when GameStop went crazy 4 years ago. We don't know what's going to happen here. But if Open wants to go to $4 a share tomorrow, do you care? No, you're happy as a clam. You got 80 cents for a put, for a $2 put that's probably going to be trading at 40 cents. You'll have pulled in half of that gain. That half of that premium is yours to keep. Buy them back and now write $3 cash secured puts. Just follow the stock. Wants to go to 7 or 8, you'll do 5s. Wants to go to $8 to $10, you'll do 7s. Wants to go to $10 to $12 a share, you'll do 9s. Wants to go to $15 a share, you'll do 10 11s. You'll just follow it. You'll take premium, buy them back for less. Take premium, buy them back for less. Take premium. It's what you would have done with GameStop if you and I could get into it at DeLorean right now and go back in time for GameStop back in 2020. We would have been talking about writing cash secured puts all the way up on GameStop, all the way up to 400 a share. We've been writing 320s, 300s. Absolutely. Now, look, there could have been a point where we were exercised. True. We could have been exercised at $150 a share. We could have been exercised at 180. We could have. The premium we would have been paid would have been $40, $50 a contract. We would have been in on the stock at 120, 130, whatever. If we were doing $300 cash secured puts when the stock was $350, we may have been we may have had to buy the stock at $220 a share. Oh my God. $80 premiums. Those days of premium, those were 20, 30, 40, 50% premiums as well. They were insane. That was not for the casual investor, but unfortunately, casual investors were investing in GameStop back then. Most were just buying stock, and guess what happened to most people in GameStop? They lost money. Many just sold and walked away and have been licking their wounds ever since and swore, I'll never get back in the market again. People around here, however, were into GameStop. We're hanging out with yours truly. And I was talking about starting to write options on GameStop. I was telling you to start writing call options on GameStop. If you're a shareholder of GameStop, you should have been writing call options. And some of you started writing call options. You were writing 200s and 250s and 300s and all kinds of strikes all over the place. And you were taking unbelievable, ungodly premiums in cash you were grabbing. But we weren't yet to the point where we were talking about cash secured put writing. That came later. And now here we are today in 2025. And many of you do know how to write cash secured puts, and you are aware of how they work and how you can roll them and how you can enjoy interest income while you're waiting. And you're all watching this market with me now in 2025. As you were watching at the end of 2021, we were hitting record highs. Now we're in 2025 and we're hitting record highs. And what are you doing? Many of you have taken my guidance to say, I'm selling my stocks and I'm writing cash secured puts on everything that I want. I want to write cash secured puts because I like SoFi, I like GameStop, I like Rocket Lab, I like this stock, this stock. I'm not going to own the shares. I'm going to write cash secured puts. I'm just going to sit on all this cash, including other people's money that I've collected by writing these contracts. And I'm going to fold my arms and get paid to do this. Let them gamble on the up and down of the market daily, weekly, hourly, by the second. I will just sit on this money and I will buy back my calls if I'm forced to, or I'm exercised, or I let them expire worthless, or I buy them back for a lot less money and roll into higher strikes further out in time and take more money. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the channel where here we try to make money. We love making friends, okay? We love making friends, but we really like making money around here. We're not politician wannabes. We don't want to become government officials. We don't want a fancy office in the corner of a building somewhere to have status. We don't want to be the boss of a certain department of 150 people. We want to be self-employed. We want to be our own asset managers. We want to be semi-retired, or we call ourselves retired, but we're actively trading our own money. We don't work for anyone but ourselves, and we work from wherever we want to work from. We either work from our house, our condo, our apartment, our mother and father's basement. We work out of an RV that we're traveling in. We are selling and writing contracts for a living while traveling around the world. We are not locked up in a cubicle somewhere trying to trade stock in the bathroom. Now, some of us are still at work having to do these trades on the side as a side gig so the boss doesn't see it. Some of us are working from home for our companies. We're working from home, but we have two screens. We have the work screen and we have the stock market screen. And we're doing both at the same time. Whatever works for you is great. That's the best thing about being an option writer. You can do this from wherever, in whatever circumstance you want to be. So if you're working from home for someone else, but you ultimately want to be your self-employed self, becoming a more prolific option writer is the way out for you. Of course it is. For some of you already, you've already quit your day jobs just in the last few weeks, months, in the last year or two. You became a full-time option writer because of this channel and this community quite some time ago, and you're never going back to your office because you figured out to work at my office, I gotta wake up, gotta kind of shower, gotta clean up a little bit, put some makeup on, put on whatever outfit. I gotta get to the damn place. I gotta handle all that pre-opening and pre-nonsense. I gotta handle these meetings. I gotta handle these Zoom calls. I've got all that. Then I get a lunch break. Then I go back to work, and then I finally work my way back home. And whatever energy I have left is for the house and the family. Whereas if I can become a full-time option writer, I stay home. I don't commute. I don't have to take a shower. I don't have to get all dressed up. I'm not commuting anywhere. I'm not having lunch in the company cafeteria or going out with a client or whatever. I am my own person, eating when I want to eat, what I want to eat, and whether I order DoorDash into the house or whether I take a quick drive to my local fast food place, or I have meals that I prepare on my own or leftovers from last night. Whatever it is, it's my call. I decide what I do. And I'm only working the market from 9:30 in the morning Eastern until 4 Eastern. That's my day. And that might not be my whole day. My whole day might be the first 3 hours of the day. I do some trades and then I'm done for the day. And I'll see you tomorrow. And now I've got the rest of the day for me. The rest of the day is for me and my betterment, my family relationships, my kids, my pets, my health, my whatever. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm hoping it's working for you. Rasman, hello, everybody. The Big E is here. Eddie Martin is in the house. Zed is here. Andrea is here. Mitch is in the house. U.S. prices are down for oil. Demand is up. How does this happen? Unbelievable. CKT is here. Charlie, Legacy, welcome all. Night for Work 84 is here. Rocketeer, Corinne, RT, welcome. John Biscuit, glad I sold my RCAT shares a couple of days ago. I don't want to get caught out like that again. A quick 30 grand profit will do for me. RT, how did I know? Uncle Bruce's question of the day would be a trick question. Jeff, none of the above on the poll question. More will lose than win, and I'll stick with writing boring options on boring stocks. There you go. James the Mystery Tree, good morning, everybody. Welcome the boss, too. Lucky number 48, Walter Young. Good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen and Bagel Familia. ALA, good morning, number 49 today on the thumbs up meter. I was part of the GameStop Reddit crowd back in the day, so I didn't miss it, but I do miss that fun. Mark Downs is in the house, number 55. ALA, mind you, the serious green in my account this year is fun in a different way. There you go. Welcome. Hi there, Juan. JM is here. Zed is going. Meme trading. Rocketeer, completely agree, Jeff. Staying away from these new meme stocks. They'll go down as fast as they go up. Matt, Uncle Bruce, didn't you start streaming with the last GameStop and meme stock craziness? Fitting, we're here again at the end. Cheers all. Yes, isn't that something? I'm closing this show out. Next week, Thursday, is my last day doing this. And the whole channel started because of the meme craze back in Jan 21 that just went stupid. So I went live every day. And here I am still doing live, but closing this business out, closing out this channel's live presentations every morning and replacing it with recorded videos because I'm traveling the world, starting to trade my own money in August. Irony of ironies. Zed, the king of meme stocks, is GameStop. ALA, Matt, a bagel is a circle after all. You know, the bagels, they're round, they go around. Well, look at that. Anyway, Matt, ALA forever a bagel familia. Bobby, somehow I like the idea of open the something. I don't know what he's trying to say here. The man, Uncle Bruce, do you plan on trading on the Magnificent Seven or indexes or SoFi or give a? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Bobby, interest will come down sooner or later. Open would be better in that environment. Andre Delatorre, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Andre Delatorre. Stress relief, ambiance, I'll make a bet against you today. Lame duck, number 70. Robert, 71 thumbs up. Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Robert. Cindy B, good morning, everybody. Dude, good morning. JV is in the house, good morning. JD says, seems to me that cash kid puts on these meme pop stocks is unwise, as we know they'll eventually fall back down in price rather quickly and unexpectedly. No, this week, next month, 3 months from now, you can get in and out of your positions anytime you want. You're not locked in. Anyway, I'm just a guy. The bigger the premiums come with longer expiries too, Don't worry about the expiry. So, Cindy, I'm going to miss you saying good morning. It reminds me of Romper Room from the 60s. Murray from Tokyo. Good morning and evening, everyone from Tokyo, Japan. Welcome to the party, pal. Some of our favorites here. We've got the SoFi shares up 27 cents in the pre-market. Thank you very much. We've got a Rocket Lab up this morning. Looks like, let me refresh my screen here. Here we go. We're up 107 on Rocket Lab at the moment. We're up 26 on SoFi. We're up 8 on GameStop. The triple Qs are up 50 cents, but they were much higher than this earlier this morning. It looks like the market might be going, yeah, the China deal is great. No, but, it is a 15% tariff. And, that means Toyotas are going to be a lot more expensive. Lexus are going to be a lot more expensive. Is this good for America? Is this good for my wallet? Anything coming from Japan is going to be a lot more expensive for Americans. Who's winning here? The U.S. Treasury? Who else? I don't see anyone else winning other than the government. Why am I excited? MicroStrategy down 271, Spire up 23 today. We've got Apple up 115 on the Magnificent Seven. We have Tesla down $1. Microsoft up about 73 cents. Alphabet down 50 cents. Amazon up 68 cents. Nvidia up 187. And Meta up 77 cents. When I look at the Magnificent Sevens, which dominate almost half the market averages here, especially S&P and NASDAQ, I look at this and I go, none of these guys are up $5 a share. The big winner in actual movement is Nvidia, up $1.80 a share. That's as good as it gets after this wonderful trade deal. We're down on 2 of the stocks, Alphabet and Tesla. We're down on them. Nothing serious, but we're negative. And the others aren't even up much more than barely a buck. I mean, we're up 93 cents on Amazon, 73 cents on Microsoft, a $506 stock is up 74 cents. This is a nothing burger. Apple up 115. Meta, $705 a share. It's up $1. We're supposed to get excited about this. This is like new all-time record highs. This is what I'm talking about here. The market players, the gamblers out there, are not gambling on the Magnificent Seven stocks right now. They're day trading, trying to day trade something. They can't day trade Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Nvidia, Meta for any serious money. They're not showing any kind of movement, volatility. And so they're looking for something else. They're looking for somewhere else to go with that has volatility. So where are they? They're at Open Door, down 29 cents. They're into Kohl's, up a nickel. They're into Krispy Kreme, up $1.50 to $5.60. They're up to GoPro at $112 a share, $1.13 a share to $2.50. Does this sound like over-the-counter trading, madhouse trading to you? These are listed stocks with high short positions. If you want to play these, you'll play them from a cash secured put position. That's where I would recommend you do it. If you play them at all, be careful, kids. There are traps out there. Most interesting session coming up today. Should be tons of fun. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Computer Wiz, did you find that Yoko Ono album? JD, Uncle Bruce, can you open up a paper account to show us your trading method? I'm not sure about that. We'll see about what my future holds. I'll get back to you on this. I got to get on a plane in 9 days to Tokyo. Let me kind of figure out where I'm going here. All I know, if I sold cover calls on open and brought in 50% the cost for the position, I'll move into cash secured puts. Toot sweet, says dude. Mike, billionaires are winning too. Next Thursday earnings on MSTR. Tesla earnings tonight. Mitch, a substantial portion of Toyota's vehicles sold in the U.S. are actually assembled in the U.S., thus avoiding tariffs. Oh, we know that, but there are also quite a number of vehicles that are not assembled in the U.S. that are very popular with Americans. Tony, going to miss the gloom and doom. I know it was just to get comments, Uncle Bruce. That's it. Robert, RZLV, cash secured put, $5 strike expiring Feb 26. I got $3 per contract yesterday. Break even is $2 and is trading at 324. There you go. Larry, good morning all. I'm number 84 on the thumbs up meter for Uncle Bruce. Wing Commander, I'm number 88. Bobby, that's my plan today on open. Bought back the cover call I wrote and switched over to cash secured puts under $2. Computer Wiz, I've been a member here for 52 months. I believe I will be missed to be able to put up this message. I'm going to miss this. Thank you all so much who've been here for day one. Love you guys. Not going anywhere as far as the channel. I'll still be on the channel, but not live every day like I have been since 2021. So stick around and keep your eye open for my latest video. Thank you again, everybody, for joining me and being here with us. Thank you again for also those of you who are taking the time to vote on my question of the day. Quite curious to see what you think of that. 155 respondents, somewhere 155 people have answered the question of the day so far. We have 88 thumbs up. Thank you for that. We hit 200 thumbs ups yesterday. We had 200 the day before because you guys came into it. Some of you came into my show from the day before yesterday and you popped in a thumbs up because you'd forgotten to do it. And you got me over 200 thumbs ups for 2 days ago. Now you did it yesterday. Now we're pushing for 200 thumbs ups this morning. Thank you. 88 and counting right now. The question of the day is this. Shares like Open, KSS, Dnut Gpro Rkt are hot meme stocks. Should you buy the stocks, buy call options, write cash secured puts to win this trade? I've given you 3 choices. What should you do to win the trade on these meme stocks, these hot new meme stocks? Open Door, Kohl's, Krispy Kreme, GoPro, and Rocket Mortgage. What should you do? Buying the stock, 20% of you say you should buy the stock. Buy call options, 11% say do that. Write cash secured puts, 69% tell me. Yeah, you got to write cash secured puts, Bruce. That's the way to do it. Write cash secured puts from a out of the money position. Take the big fat premium. Go to Jan 26 if you at least go out there and bring in the cash and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? I'll take for Alex. I'll take write cash secured puts, please, for 500. It's the daily double. You'll make money. 94 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. They're coming in. Thank you. 159 answers to the question of the day. Do give me your thoughts on that. I think the correct answer is certainly to write cash secured puts on these positions. I think that's the way you want to go. It's the casino way. It is the absolutely casino way. If you could have done this this kind of strategy back in 2021, you would have made a nice dollar on your dollars. You would have compounded your dollars again and again and again. You would have had larger trades going as the time went on. You would have, I think, made a lot of money. Even if you would have been exercised on GameStop as it went up and came back, you would have started writing call options on the way down, or you would have immediately sold the shares and written more cash secured puts behind the market every single time, and you would be around today with most of your money, if not more than most of your money, more than you would have started with. But that was then. This is now. Here we are today in 2025, and you folks are writing contracts, you're writing cash secured puts, and you're being very well rewarded on many of the positions you have taken, and I congratulate you. Those of you who are doing 0 day to expiry option trading, and by the way, these are hitting new record high volumes now. We're talking 2.1 million contracts a day changing hands in the 0 day to expiry option business. 2.1 million contracts a day are trading in the 0 day to expiry option area. That would mean S&P 500, the Qs, that would mean the SPYs. There's a lot of trading going on, and that business is about to be expanded between the fall and the spring coming up, because the talk is that Tesla and NVIDIA will be added to the 0 day to expiry option chains from Chicago. This is being ruled on and being negotiated and being worked on at the SEC and with Chicago. I think we start with Monday, Wednesday, Friday expiries for these 2 stocks at the very least. Then they'll go daily expiry probably a few months after that. And we will add the rest of the Magnificent Seven and other stocks behind it Monday, Wednesday, Friday expiries for at least 2 weeks out across the board. This business of 0 day to expiry business is going to explode fivefold. There'll be 10 million contracts a day trading in the 0 day to expiry field and area instead of 2 million. It's going to go parabolic. And if you don't know how options work, you are asking for major problems. And this is why I am begging you people, help yourselves. Don't get caught with some stupid trades. Learn how options work from how they're created, why they go up, why they go down, how they expire, how you can get in and out before they expire, how to make money. Even when the market goes the wrong way, you will still win on option writing. You've got to learn to become an option writer. Don't be the sap that is the one that tries to buy and sell these things. You want to be the one who sells and buys these things. You want to write them and buy them back or let them expire worthless. Those of you doing Qs, look, you want to do call credit spreads? The all-time high for the Qs, 566.06 is the high trade for the triple Qs. Was that last week before the weekend? Or was that Monday? I can't remember. It's been so crazy around here. We're at 561.85 now. We're down $4 something, almost, almost towards $5 from the highs. So, do you write a 0 day to expiry call credit spread that dies today? Do you do one that dies tomorrow, which is Thursday, or you do one that dies this Friday? Do a 48-hour trade. Can you write a 48-hour long Friday expiry triple Q where you can go 570, 575, or 570, 72, or 572 to 577, 569 to 574? Can you get ahead of this market upwards of $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 on these Qs? If you can, you might find some nice premiums up there that for a short period of time, 48 hours or less, turn out to pay you handsomely. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I'm quite curious. I'm very excited for you. Those of you who are out there trying to make a dollar doing this. This is exciting stuff. Thank you, everybody. What do we got? Wing Commander Uncle Bruce, are you still going to go, ranting from time to time? Stick around. I might turn into the nicest, kindest person in the world and just say everything is great. I might become, a cheerleader for the Trump administration and just say everything they're doing is perfect and there's nothing wrong with it. How you gonna? Oh, you gotta have to wait and see if that happens. I wouldn't take bets on that. Anyway, JD, sorry, Uncle, I should have first thanked you for everything you've done and wish you luck on your training venture. Well, thank you, JD. I appreciate that. I can't wait to tell you how it's going. I'm quite excited about telling you the trades that I'm looking at doing. The man, laugh out loud, day trading a $500 stock to make 25-cent gain is insane. Oh, there. Tell that to the day traders out there. Tell that to day traders who have $5,000 in their account and their brokers are letting them trade $20,000 worth of stock with a $5,000 account, and they're flipping open stock. They're buying 15 grand worth of stock and selling it for $15,250, and they're doing these trades 10 times a day. They're trying to bring in $2,500 a day on their 5 grand by multiplying it by triple by doing $250 swing trades. You tell them they're crazy. Now, are they winning 10 times in a row? No. Are they winning more than they're losing? I don't know. Are they breaking even? Maybe. Are they losing? Maybe. But they're trading it. 1 billion shares traded in open stock yesterday. 1 billion shares of trading. One stock. Yeah, there's 10-cent trades going on. You got that right. They're buying 10,000 shares and flipping them for a dime. Yes, they are. There are traders trading 1,000 for 15 cents. They have no commissions. Their commissions are virtually nothing. Commission-free trading. What do you think that encourages? All kinds of day trading. And then you margin it up by 70%. What do you think that encourages? Day trading extraordinaire. And on penny stock, on $2, $3, $4, $5 stock, my God. It's insanity. You got to be an option writer, man. The man, BBAI, 2 million volume already. So much volume in this stock. So, Mr. Lucky, good morning, number 92. JV, right, cash, secured puts. There you go. There's wise words. Blair, I was traveling yesterday. Have I missed something significant on GameStop? It's going higher. Mitch, I am number 99. I'm 100. I'm 199. I'm 100. Charlie, nope, nothing new here and no news, Slayer. There's nothing going on. Go back to sleep. Cindy, I can't seem to be able to send the green gold bagel member sticker, but I'm a gold bagel member level 42 months. Thank you, Cindy B, so very much. Splair, sounds like you have been smashing the like button multiple times, says Splair. Inquisitor for life, a donut, a Krispy Kreme with over $1 billion in debt. Not sure how they can improve their margins on donuts without raising prices and reducing sales. This turd's a stinker, except for one thing, my friend. There's one thing you're not thinking about. You're not considering something. You've forgotten something that I'm going to give you the dope slap and wake you up on. Look, these guys have $1 billion in debt. Okay, all right, $1 billion in debt. Krispy Kreme stock, what's it trading at? 5 something now? Donut is trading at 569, 571. Do you realize that these guys could, in theory, turn around and offer a private financing with a capped call deal that converts into stock at $8 a share 5 years from now? They could probably raise, I bet you, with this insane volume that's coming in with this market, they could either do an at-the-market stock offering for a quick $200 million, which brings them down to $800 million in debt, or they could do a convertible debt financing deal with a capped call transaction thrown in there and raise $500 million like that on the volume of this stock. These guys, $1 billion in debt. You know what that is? A nothing burger. $1 billion. Look, Elon is trying to raise $12 billion to develop his AI, whatever the hell strategy he's trying to do. And guess what? Of that money, he's going to spend $10 billion of it. It's just going to go out there into the ether before he turns around any cash flow at all. $1 billion for this brand name is a joke. This is not a problem. This is why these stocks are so popular right now. I can understand why they trade the way they do. Look at what GameStop did. GameStop was a $2.70 stock in the summer of 2020. $2.70. This is before the split. $2.70 with $400 million credit line, failing stores, brick and mortar reputation, and then we had COVID, and all stores closed. And what did Mr. Cohen do? He raised cash. This guy took advantage of the meme thing, the meme volume, the meme ridiculousness. He screwed the short sellers like you wouldn't believe, of course. Did a beautiful job doing that. And today, GameStop is sitting on $9 billion in cash, $20 a share in cash. I call that a win. I call that a real hell of a win. No one on Wall Street credits this guy anything. Don't think that this little stock is in trouble, that these guys are in trouble. I think they'll use the stock hype. If this wants to go to $7, $8, $9 a share, $10 a share, those guys would be idiots not to do an at-the-market offering for $500 million. Just sell it into the demand, and then make an announcement. We just reduced our debt by 50%, or do a $500 million at-the-market offering and a $2 billion capped call financing with a $15 exercise price, and then say to the world, we got $1.5 billion cash instead of $1 billion in debt. You want some of our donuts? We don't have to raise our prices. The stock will go even higher. It's insane. I know it's ridiculous. It's insanity. Mr. Lucky, I sold $7 open cover calls during the pump. I believe I'm up 70%. I will roll down to 4. I'm still shopping. The man, Uncle Bruce, just curious. I noticed you have 82,000 subscribers. Is it still growing at a decent rate? I'm getting close to the 100,000. No, it's not growing. It's shrinking. I've been losing subscribers since about March 2021. In March 21, I had 106,000 subscribers. That was the highest we ever had. During the hype of everything, we had 106,000 subscribers. And then I had the audacity, I had the gall to comment on AMC, because the people were begging me, please talk about AMC. What do you think about AMC? Do you like AMC? We like AMC. Do you like AMC? Tell us about AMC. Please tell us about AMC. And so I lowered the boom on AMC, and I compared AMC to GameStop. I compared AMC to the market. I explained to the world what a basket case AMC was corporately. Well, 20,000 viewers didn't like that. 20,000 subscribers, and the subscriptions began to fall. And I've been trickling down ever since, because the other thing I did in March and April and May of 2021 is I had the balls to say, you know what you can do? You can write options against your GameStop shares. You can bring money in from your GameStop shares. Instead of just holding them, why don't you write call options and bring in income? Help lower your average cost of acquisition of this stuff. You can bring money in and buy more GameStop to lower your positions, lower your average cost. Well, some people didn't like that. They thought I was telling people to short the stock and make it go down. And so I lost subscribers again. Then I did another thing that really pissed off people. I sold memberships to get rid of the trolls. And now you had to pay to comment during market hours. And so I've been losing subscribers ever since. All those flaky, COVID locked in people who were desperate to find the second coming of I don't know what, eventually found out that this guy is a conservative guy who talks about long-term wealth creation. And he talks about like growing your retirement account, like boring. And so I've been losing subscribers. And how do I attract new subscribers with 2-hour shows? I'm going to attract a whole bunch of new followers with 2-hour live shows? No, you got to be already part of the family to really want to be doing it. Or someone really close to you has referred you to me. And so, no, I'm not going to hit 100,000 subscribers in the next few months based on what I've been doing. However, by saying goodbye to my memberships and reverting only to recorded videos and now producing 10, 15, 20, 30-minute product instead of $2-hour product, I may actually attract a new following. I may attract new viewers that have never watched me before who will go, who is this guy? What is this guy talking about? And they're following a guy who's trading, and they're going to go, well, he's trading this stuff. He's an option writer. He's telling us what he's doing. I'm going to follow this guy for a while. And that might actually bring in a new breed of followers along with my deep family members who've been here for 4 or 5 years. That's the reality of this channel. I lost 10 subscribers yesterday. Yesterday, I lost 10. With markets hitting all-time highs, I lost 10 subscribers. It tells you something. There's folks out there who are cleaning their accounts up every once in a while and they go, I haven't watched this guy in 2 years. I don't do options. Get rid of him. Nothing personal. It's just business. It's okay. Amen. And I do still think it would be a good idea for your channel and continue to grow to have a consistent 1 day a week live show. But obviously, you need to get settled in. Hard to let go, isn't it? Cindy, I think it's time for a trading platform that has zero or very low cost for option trading. I've been able to negotiate with Schwab, but they're still paying 50 cents a contract for $1 a spread. Boss, can you please explain more about that? Thanks. The man, Cindy, Fidelity is like 35 cents a contract, if I remember. Richard, RIP Aussie. Lame Duck, 20,000 on SoFi. Jan 26 will bring you $575, which is $4,600 for 800 shares. Cash secured puts 25 makes your shares worth $19.25. Take me out. There you go. Lame duck. The man, Richard, I mean, for the lifestyle that man lived, I'm surprised he didn't pass 20 years ago, Aussie. Chase Rosita Parker, number 110 on the thumbs up. Good morning. We're opening in 5 minutes, everybody. Yeah, I remember 100,000, says Blair. That High Bears fan threw some money on Donut and just subbed to your channel. Richard Carlin, AMC started the subscriber slide. Yeah, exactly. I had people who were sending me death threats. How dare you say that AMC is a bag of shit? How dare you say something like that? It's the most beautiful company in the world. They're going to $1,000 a share. It's just the greatest thing ever. Yeah, they owe $5 billion in debt, but they'll make it. Yeah, the theaters are closed because of COVID. Yeah, they have to keep selling stock to get money. Yeah, they're in trouble. Yeah, they got to do a reverse split. Yeah, they might get delisted. Yeah, but they're going to go to $1,000 a share, and you're a son of a bitch. And so, welcome to YouTube, where you cannot please everybody, no matter how much Kool-Aid you drink and whatever you drink Kool-Aid in. I can't help you. Richard, those weenie baby crybabies. Charlie laughing out loud. Mitch. And then you talked about Taco. You definitely lost subs there. And I gained subs. It's funny how it works. I don't care. I'm here to make money, and I'm going to give you my opinion, whether you like it or not. And most of you like my opinion. So, and you'd rather I be honest with you? You don't have to agree with me, but hey, I'm telling you what I think. You decide for yourself. But I think there's one thing we have in common. We all like it when you guys make money. We're all thrilled when you make money. So, hey, there you go. Mr. Lucky, there are dedicated GameStop Reddit groups that were very upset you mentioned covered calls on GameStop. The good old days, truly delusional. There you go. The man, Wall Street won't credit Cohen because Cohen slapped them in the face and made them look stupid. That's right. And Cohen didn't need any of their help to survive. He didn't go begging to JP Morgan. He didn't go on his hand and knees to Goldman Sachs. He didn't go to any of these guys. He raised dough through GameStop, through at-the-market offerings, pissing off every broker in Wall Street because no broker got commissions for his work. He raised money without any of their help. But remember, he put up, what, $70 million to get 14% of the company back in the day when nobody else believed in it. He caught the short traders with their hands in the cookie jars. That stock took off. He raised money at $154 a share and has now got $9 billion. And you know what? The winners, shareholders of GameStop, are winners, and option writers on GameStop are winners. And it ain't over yet, baby. Doug, just subscribe to your channel, a traveling channel. I'm looking forward to this thing. I'm a subscriber here. I'm a subscriber there. You're going to be popping up all kinds of videos about this trip. I'm excited. I swear, live streams, video, short algorithm work differently. This can make a change. JD, that just gained one here, buddy. You just got another subscriber right here. Splair, I have the feeling that we get an occasional live stream. Jason, but popcorn buckets. Hector, paper-handed weenie babies. That's right. There's the answer. Splair, I agree. Growth is hard. I say in history, show gargoyle suddenly I gain and lose subs. John Biscuit, yes. Who can forget those genius traders with their 2 AMC shares asking when do I get a Lambo? Yeah, no kidding. Computer Whiz and honest Uncle B is the best Uncle B. Dude. Paper-handed weenie babies still wiping butts. Mr. Premium, happy Wednesday. Time to fill our pockets. There you go. Welcome, everybody. We're opening in 2 minutes. Hey, there are a lot of channels that were on the air when I was on the air back in 2021, and they were all into AMC everything. They were AMC. They were all into meme stocks all over the place. They were diamond-handed, long-term, forever channels. How many are left? Where are they now? I'm here. I've been here the whole time. I haven't left. And I'll still be here. I will still be here. So what can I say? A lot of so-called hot channels that existed on YouTube have disappeared into the ether that used to get millions of views. And they were all over different stocks and all kinds of investment theories and everything else. Option writers, you're still here. There are people here from 2021 who are still writing options and going, I never left. I know all these other channels disappeared, and I'm still here with Uncle B, and I'm bringing in money, money, money. There are many people here who have account values that are much higher than they ever were in 2021 at the height of GameStop's run, who have just done it by option writing, just hauling in the cash. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much. What can I say? The man and AMC slid down with the subscriber slide. Good morning from Lorraine. Timotheus, I'm definitely going to be missed the morning rants, followed by a nice cheesy bagel. I'm going to need a new morning routine here. Larry Titus has rung the bells, kids. You know what that means. It's time for you kids to make money. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Larry, for that. Very much appreciated. We're opening now for the session. Let's see what this market is going to do today. What have we got going on with this market? I'm curious to see, of course. And with these meme stocks, let me know if you're doing any of these trades. If you're doing any meme trades, let me know. I'd love to follow it. Should be some fun here. Welcome all to the program as we set up the opening here. We're up 245 on the Dow. We're up 19 on S&P. We're up 55 on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's up 1/4 point, S&P up 0.3%, and the Dow up 0.5 point. Welcome to the opening trading salvos. We'll see how long this market stays up or not. Have you noticed the Qs? They're up 19 cents. Yikes. Not great performance. Interesting. Okay, Rocket Lab, I think we're up 127, and it looks like we're up 14 on SoFi. I think, again, first minute, we'll figure this out as the morning goes on. It'll all come together. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this morning. 204 people have now answered the question of the day. Keep that going if you can. Let me know your thoughts on the question of the day. We have 131 thumbs ups now. Thank you. We're on our way to 200 at least today, I hope. 288 people watching. 150 of you could easily hit that thumbs up button in the next minute and put me over 200 like now, which would be really nice if you could do that. Thank you, all of those of you who are nailing the thumbs up button. 292 people here. Welcome, everybody. 204 votes now on the question of the day. The meme stock craze, Open Door, Kohl's, Krispy Kreme, GoPro, Rocket Mortgage are all hot meme stocks. Should you buy the stocks, buy call options, or write cash secured puts to win this trade? You have three choices. Pick one. Tell me what you should be doing to make money on these trades. 20% of you say buy the stocks. 14% of you say buy the call options. And 66% of you say write cash secured puts. I think that's the right answer. I think you got it right. Write cash secured puts. Be the casino, not the gambler, and let the saps take the risks. Thank you to 11 viewers who just hit the thumbs up button in the last minute. We have 142 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. We are trying to get to 200 every single day. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button as quick as you can. Thank you all so very, very much. Welcome all to the party, pals. ALA is going neat, neat, neat. So is Richard. The man says, like I've always said, I disagree with a lot of Uncle Bruce's political views, but that's not the point of this channel. And I'm not 12 years old, and I don't have to agree with everything someone else believes. B. Tizzle, neat, neat, lame duck. You're only here because of Auntie Jen's bagel making skills. Otherwise, you would have wasted away to nothing. Bagel, babe, I can't wait to hear about what stocks Uncle Bruce is looking at and writing options on. Like, I don't think people realize what a value the new format is going to be. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I will be much more valuable to you going forward, being able to give you my 2 bits. Here's what I'm trading. Here's what Andy, Jen, and I are doing. What do you think? Here are trades I think that that I like. I'm able to. I've been freed up. I'm going to be a free agent after the first. At the end of this month, all the memberships are gone. I can say whatever the hell I want about whatever trades I'm doing because I'm going to be a trader next month. Giddy up. KOSS is taking off now, says B. Tizzle. The man, Bagel Babe, I think people know the value. It's just the routine of watching him every morning. Boeing Tiger, neat, neat, neat. Jason Slaws, SoFi getting slammed at the bell again. Well, we'll keep following it there. What do we got? Where are we going? Where we're going to have it here? John Biscuit, Bruce will be back. He'll get soon bored of drinking scotch on endless beaches and eyeing up the local candy. He'll say, I miss those days. Eating bagels in front of a load of strangers. And he'll come back. He'll come back to us. He'll be begging to come back to be in front of us. He'll give us 4 hours a day. He'll be so sorry. He'll be coming back. That's what he'll do. Oh, I know. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. How you doing? Where are we at? I don't know. I see SoFi at 21.10, 11, something like that. I don't know. I don't see any problems here. See what's going on. Nico, neat dollars, neat. Dak, morning, Uncle Bruce, Andy Jen, Bagel Familia, JD, the same. The man. Just remember, Uncle Bruce, your new videos are not financial advice. There you go. Sean, I hope you enjoy your new life, Uncle B. Sad to see you go in this format, but looking forward to the new format. Opening hour is going to hit different. Mitch, I tend to slightly like Uncle Bruce's pick of 23andMe than his views on politics. There you go. Idiot. Welcome all to the program. 21.14 on SoFi, 21.15. We're up a little bit. 16 cents, got down to 1982 yesterday, was it? 1982? Really? 1982 yesterday. Back to 21.14. Interesting stuff. What can I say? Hector says, John, don't piss him off. Bobby, started 150 cash secured put on GoPro. Jan 26, 55 cents. I got 10 of them going. I should start a relax during market hours with video games live stream. Jason, Uncle Bruce Uncensored, coming your way soon. Ricardo, have you done any research on what platform you're going to use? Yes, not going to tell you. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. We're up 17 cents on the Qs. That's it. The Dow's up 218. We've got S&P up 21, NASDAQ only up 41 points. What do we got here? SoFi 2113 up 15 cents. SoFi volume in 6 minutes 3.1 million, less than yesterday. We had that sell-off first thing yesterday morning. We don't have that this morning. GameStop is up 19 now to 24.44 on 954,000. We've got Rocket Lab up $1.88 now to 48.76. High of the day, 48.86. We're right there, right near the high here on 1.7 million. Rocket Lab definitely making a move. Microsoft down 95. Apple down 15 cents. NVIDIA up 270. Meta up 480. Google down 64. Tesla only up 20. Amazon up 97 cents. Here it is. What can I say? Thank you. Splair. No, honestly, the relaxing and informative vibes can't these can't be replaced. John Biscuit, I was the same when I retired from the chicken farm. Only so much you can drink before you begin missing the chickens. Sean, Uncle Bruce Uncensored, live streaming from a Yoko gig, luring ALA. Uncle Bruce, if you're planning to trade as a business as a Canadian, I'd be very interested in the video from you talking about what structure you're choosing and why. Mitch, I really like Uncle Bruce's views on option writing. Stick to what you know and do best. There you go. Stick around. You're gonna learn a lot. What can I say? I'm gonna do the best I can to keep you educated. Tom did 5 $2 puts on open for Jan 26. I got 72 cents. Tom is willing to buy open door for $1.28 a share. He's willing to pay $1.28 a share for open. Very interesting situation. The shares of open right now are trading at $2.29. They're down 59 cents, and he's willing to pay $1.28. Not a bad move. Now the question is, this $2.28 dip, do we go back to $3 in the next hour? And all of these puts that you're writing will just crap right out. That could happen. Don't put it past it. We'll see what's going on. Volume on open, as far as I know, 37 million shares so far in 9 minutes. There's turnover here. And when does it turn the other way? I don't know. It's a meme stock. Watch out. Bobby bought back open cover calls and sold shares. Started a stink ask 5 times. $2 cash ticket puts Jan 26 for 104. That's what I'm looking for. John Biscuit, chicken dinner. There you go. Okay. Oh no, 2108, 2110 on SoFi. We've got the market now. The Dow up 249, S&P up 25, Nasdaq is up 52.7. VIX is down 49 to 1601. Looks good. Oil down 114 to 6507. Barely hanging on to $65 a barrel on oil. Very interesting. The Qs are up 24 cents. They're not moving like the Dow's moving. Interesting there. SoFi 2106 up 8. GameStop up 34. 24.59. Rocket Lab 49.04 on Rocket Lab. Did anyone write cash secured puts yesterday when Rocket Lab went down to 44, 45, 46, 47? Was anyone writing any of them down there? Because we're at 49 now, going back up again. Interesting stuff. B-Tizzle costs is up 44% this morning. B-Tizzle, it's not a short squeeze target, but it memes alongside GameStop. Splair, GameStop finally coming to that 25 level. Yeah, we couldn't break 24. Now we're moving in on 25. Isn't that something? Look at that. GameStop. Gee, is someone listening to me? I wonder. Just a guy who's been telling you that GameStop's going to go. It's going to go. I think there's some folks here who've written cash secured puts on GameStop. I think so. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you in the house. 24.58 on GameStop. Got up to 24.70 already. Look out. 49.05 on Ruckalap, 21.02 on Sofi, Dow up 236. Qs are -3. Amazing. They are -3 cents on the triple Qs. I think that's a sign. There's a little hint there. I wonder. Swear, I can't believe my eyes after the past couple of weeks. I just can't believe my eyes. It's just unbelievable. Thank you again for all of you joining me this morning, answering the poll question of the day, hitting the thumbs up button for me. 154 now. We're only 46 away from 200 thumbs ups. 291 people are in the house. Welcome to the show. We've got 224 people answering the question of the day. Should you buy the stocks, buy call options, or write cash secured puts on these hot meme stocks that have now shown up and popped up in the last few days as these markets are frothy at all-time highs? 67% of you answering this question say write cash secured puts. That's what you want to do. To win this trade, write cash secured puts. Don't buy the stocks. Don't buy call options. Write cash secured puts. Let me know if you're doing this. We'll keep an eye on this together. Interesting stuff. Thank you, everybody. Lorraine, number 155 on your thumbs up meter. Bruce, Crazy 49er, this week has been a folding arms week. I don't want to overextend on my puts. There you go. It's all good. Welcome, everybody, to the program. I'm glad to have you with me today. We're doing this program for one more week and one more day. This is the last week coming up for this channel, live every morning at the same time. Thank you all for your support over the last 4.5, 5 years of this format. We're going video only starting on August 4, I guess. I will be in Tokyo, 3 weeks in Japan, and I will be starting to trade with Jennifer in August. I will let you know what kind of trading we're doing. We'll be doing option writing. Oh, yeah, you can count on that. Yeah, he'll be an option writer. Yes, he will. There you go. FBAS, what happened to ATIP? That's what I asked this morning. Is anyone know? The stock shows a zero value on the exchange. Has it been delisted? Has it been re-pink sheeted? What happened to it? I don't. Anybody can tell me? I don't know. I don't know how many people are still left in this stock from the beginning. Good morning from sunny Cincinnati. Hello there. This is the man. Put in my stink bids. Time to start working, says the man. Thank you all very much for joining us today. Really super to have you with us here in the house live. We're up 205 on the Dow, a little pullback now. Was up 250, not quite so much anymore. See what's going on. We're going member only on commentary right now because this is a member-driven channel until next Thursday. Thank you, all of you who are members of this channel. You have kept me on the air since 2021 when many other channels failed to exist and were eliminated and eviscerated from this content, from this platform. Thank you all for keeping this channel going. It's been a pleasure to be with you. And I'm very much looking forward to August and September and October and November. Very much looking forward to keeping you posted on how we're doing and what we're up to. Invite you to come along and enjoy the ride. Thank you again for the thumbs ups and answering the poll question of the day. 163 thumbs ups, now only 37 away from 200. That's a big number for us every day. We have 228 people answering the poll question. 67% say, I think you should write cash secured puts, Bruce. If you're going to take advantage of these hot stocks, that's what you want to do. The GoPro shares are at 205 right now, up 68 cents. At the moment, trading quite heavily. I'm showing at least 85 million shares traded. There's perhaps options to write there. The shares of Krispy Kreme, $4.82 a share, up 69 cents. They've already hit 573 today, so they backed off from their highs, but will they rally yet again? This is why cash secured puts are such a damn good idea, especially if you can write fours or something below that. Check the chains. I don't know what they look like. You have to take a look. Open Door Technologies, 233 down 55 cents on a volume of 93 plus million already. The high of 259, the low of 226. Writing twos might be the play. Looking at Jan 26s is where I would be looking in timing. The twos, last I saw, were 65 cents. The 150s were in that 40 to 57 cent range, where you put up $150 and get between $40 and $57 back. In other words, if you can get 50 cents for a 150, you are offering to buy the stock at $1 between now and next January. I don't think that's a big risk on Open Door. So there you go. Whatever works. You've got to check the option chains for up-to-date live quotes. Mine are behind the mark. So there you go. Welcome all to the party. Welcome all to the show today. Welcome to another round of meme trading. Again, to rack my quotes. Open Door down 57 cents at 230. Kohl's down 188 to 1246. Krispy Kreme is up 60 cents at 472, and GoPro up 69 cents at 206 and a half. Volume on GoPro looks like 90 million. Krispy Kreme 54.8 million. Kohl's 6.4 million shares, and Open Door 97 million shares. Cash secured puts or nothing is what I say you do over there. On our favorites, our long-term favorites, Rocket Lab is up 127 at 48.16. SoFi down 3 cents at 20.95. Opportunity knocks for cash secured put writers here. GameStop up 9 cents at 24.35. We've touched 24.70 today already. The Qs are down 96 cents. Those of you who are running with those call credit spreads, you have nothing to fear. Looking at a 200-point Dow gain doesn't mean a thing. NASDAQ is barely hanging on to breaking even right now. Qs are down on the session. MicroStrategy down 10.90 at 415.50. We've got Spire up 14 cents. We've got ATIP apparently trading again. Is this true? I don't know. I'm showing 36 cents. I don't know what's going on. If anyone knows what's going on, let us know. I'm just kind of curious. But very few people hold this anymore. But hey, it's at 35, 36 cents. I don't know what's happening there. Smart Rent 101. Apple is down 172 so far. Now 166. Tesla is up 150. Microsoft is down 286. Alphabet down 90. That's Google. Amazon is only up about 65 cents. Nvidia is up 220 and Meta is up 298. So on the Magnificent Seven, 3 are negative. 1 is up 70 cents, and then the others are up 138, 220, and 316. So a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. All right, everybody. Welcome to the program, everybody. Other stocks, Super Microcomputer up 150, ASTS up 249, AI up 19 cents, Palantir up 128. If you're doing cash secured puts on any of those, you're a happy camper. Unity down 130, Goldman up 330, Cisco up 32, Spiders are up 170, Netflix down 391, Pfizer up 25, Arc Innovations down 12 cents, IBM up $3 at 285 with the high of 296. Still $11 away. Uber down 36 cents at 91.44. HPQ up 26. Adobe down $3. Back to the meme craze, the latest meme collection. Outdoor Technologies down 55 cents at 232 a share. Kohl's down 178 to 12.56. Krispy Kreme up 47 cents at 460, 464. And GoPro up 66 cents at 203 a share. So far this morning. Most entertaining, to say the least, out there. Welcome one and all to the program. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're getting nothing but richer. That's all I'm hoping for all of you. Please get richer. Thank you all for the thumbs ups and answering the poll question of the day. Thank you all. Koss halted, says B Tizzle. Good morning from a sunny Cincinnati. Giddy up, the man. Put in my snake bids. Let's see. Splayer, are you live? Right up until the end. I'm live up until what is it? Next Thursday, I think it is. Yeah, Friday I'm on an airplane, so next Thursday is my last day. For being live. Anyway, Bagel Babe, Uncle Bruce, were you trading in your retirement before you started the stock market? YouTube channel. We did. We were doing a little investing, but we weren't that cash rich prior to my channels. I went live as a YouTuber in August 2017. This channel May 2020, about not quite 3 years later. And we had reorganized our lives, Jennifer and I, because we were in the very middle of reorganizing my mother's holdings and her house and her assets, and we were doing estate planning, and we were all Jen and I were all tied up in a lot of different obligations. And Jen retired from her work back in 15. And we were in Creston at that time. And then I created the first channel. And the thinking was that I was just going to generate some money being a travel guy, because we would do some traveling and we would do videos about traveling. And that was the initial thought, that, I can bring in a couple thousand a month from YouTube, a little side money here, a little side hustle. And Jen, with her pension, got that going, and just play it out. But then, of course, COVID, the C word. And then the stock market channel, I created it as a way to kind of keep YouTube going, because my travel channel was falling off because of COVID. And then I started that in May, but I had no idea that January of 2020, January 2021 would change my life, Jen's life, our entire financial situation, and yours. I had no idea. And so the whole world completely changed over. And I'm on the fly. I'm going on the fly with YouTube, with travel channel, stock channel, this GameStop thing, these meme stocks. What the hell's going on? I'm bringing back all my knowledge from 79, 80, through all the career moves I made in the investment business. And I realized you're not going to trade now. You're just going to be a YouTuber, and you're going to be a counselor. You're going to be an educator, and you're going to be neutral. And hopefully, cross your fingers, hopefully these channels can make a living for you. Little did I know that by the end of January, December of 2020, this channel made me $50 in advertising. $50 is what this channel paid me in December of 2020. In January, this channel, up until the third week, had made me $100. In the first 21 days of this channel's existence, January 2021, I made $100. And I was going, double last month. And then I started going live on a regular basis, and all hell broke loose. And if you were here, and many of you were, you saw the donations were coming in. You saw the super chats, because I didn't have memberships. I just had this channel, and I was talking to 4,000 or 5,000 people at a time within a day or so, and you saw thousands of dollars a day coming into this channel from donations. You saw them. You were part of it. And within a week, this channel, in January of 21, this channel made more money in January than I made for the previous year being on YouTube with both channels. In the whole year was annihilated in January 21. And of course, that meant I cut back on my travel channel work, because we're still in COVID, and I dedicated all I could to this channel. And in February 21, GameStop went to, what did it do? 300 a share? 500 a share? Do you remember? You remember. This channel hit 100,000 subscribers in February 2021, from 1,000 in December, 1,000 members, 1,000 subscribers in December, to 100,000 in 60 days. I mean, it just blew out. It just blew out. I made more money in February, in 1 month, than I made for 2.5 years of the other channel. Completely no relationship whatsoever to reality. Completely nuts. And then I started doing one-on-ones. Then I started bringing out classes. Then I'm talking to you about all of this, the option writing, the whole thing. I mean, everything I had putting into this channel, just into this channel. Memberships in March of 2021. and classes in May and June and July so everything all completely out the door. By the time the summer rolled around of 21, we had enough cash in the bank to pay our mortgage off in cash. We could have bought our house. Grateful? Oh, no kidding. Tired? Exhausted. Completely exhausted. 7-hour shows, which turned into morning shows, afternoon shows. I'm on the fly, trying to help you as much as I can, as best as I can, by staying sane at the same time. It was absolutely unbelievable. I knew this won't last. This intensity will not last forever. This is a one-off, and it's like a fireworks show. Eventually, the fireworks are over, and we kind of calm down. What will be left of this channel, I asked myself, a year from now, in 2022? What will be the normal here? And in the meantime, you built up this cash. Don't blow it, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime win. You don't know. I didn't know in 22, 23 whether this channel would even go off the air. Would I be kicked off by YouTube? I didn't know. Talk about panic. Everything on the line, every show going forward. And I'm following the stock market and hoping it doesn't crash by 90% today. And here we are, 2025, still here. Unbelievable. Like trading for income in retirement. I got a lot to work on here, kids. I got a lot to do. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us. Charlie, Triple Q's stinker just hit to close my call spread that I wrote yesterday. I sold for 22 cents. I bought back for 8 cents. I'm ready to write again. There you go. Option writers win. Option writers win. There you go. Anyway, thank you all for all of all of your support, all of your commentary, these donations that you make. They're nothing like they used to be. These donations I get today, I love them. Look, hot dog money for Costco, gas money to go see relatives, steak money to go to Nick's Steakhouse, hotel money for Tokyo, bullet train money for Japan. Hey, any donations you make, I love it. We do. When we get PayPal donations from you folks, these private PayPal donations, those are the ones that are just so gratefully accepted, because 96% of PayPal money comes to us. Whereas YouTube money, you send us a super chat. I love a super chat, but 30% goes to YouTube. 70% comes to us. It's a different ratio. But PayPal money, thank you all so very much. And again, there's only one reason people make donations to this channel. They make money in the market. They're not, throwing a donation at the guy hoping to make money. No, they're making money and saying, here's a couple of bucks. Thanks, Bruce. I really appreciate it. But this channel and my lifestyle and my future is dependent on class sales, one-on-one consultations, trading the market ourselves, and whatever revenue we can generate doing videos. As this channel has never been a moneymaker for me as far as from YouTube goes. I've told you 1 billion times that a couple $100 a month is all YouTube pays me to do this. I'm grateful that YouTube lets me have this channel and talk to you, because it lets me ask you for a class participation or one-on-one participation and or donations that you make. And these memberships. YouTube has made money from me and from you on the memberships. They get 30% of this action right here. It's about to end, but that's what they've been getting. So they don't mind that. That's why they keep me on the air. I don't cost them money. But my success is more outside of YouTube than inside when it comes to the classes and the one-on-ones and so on. Now it's trading. So now I have to replace my membership income with trading income and more. And I'm relishing the opportunity to do so. I think it's time. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and hanging out. I love the fact that you're with us. Thank you again. Okay, let's go back to the market and see where we're at. What's going on? Are you making money or what? Anybody getting rich around here? Anyone? Rocket Lab up 177. SoFi up 8 at 2106. GameStop down 8 cents at 24.18. Qs down 124 at 560.02. So the Qs are under further pressure. Let's see here. 559.85, even under 560 now. MicroStrategy down 1070. We've got Apple. Here's the Magnificent Seven. Apple is down 178. Tesla up 130. Microsoft down 296. Google down 164. Amazon is up 84 cents. Nvidia up 142. And Meta up 150. These seven are not giving us a boost today. They're costing the market more than they're making the market. So that's why we see moderating averages right now. The Dow is still up, but only 176. S&P up 10. NASDAQ down 5 points. Q's down 130, leading the market lower. That's what's going on right now as we sit here starting our session. On the meme craze that's going on right now, Open Door Technologies, 249 down 39 cents on 140 plus million. Kohl's Corp, KSS at 1242 down 192. We've got Krispy Kreme, that's Dnut, at 495, up 80, 493, up 80 on 71.8 million. And we have GoPro at $2 a share, 201, 202, up 65 cents on 110 million volume right now. GoPro only has 144 million outstanding. They've traded 110 million shares. Krispy Kreme has 86 million free trading shares. 72 million have traded today. Kohl's free trading 107 million, 13 million traded so far this morning. And on Open Door, we've got a volume of 145 million. The free trading stock on Open Door is 634 million public float, and we've got 145 million traded. About a quarter of the company, not quite, has already turned over. Short position on Open Door, 135.8 million, 21.4%. That is what's going on so far today. Is this the time to write Open Door put cash secured puts? Is this a moment to move into something like that? If you look at January 26th to get some premium in your hot little hands, you could look at $2 cash secured puts as an example, and you could probably bring in 70 to 75 cents on a $2 write. So you're writing a $200 contract and getting 70 back, almost 30% on your money. That means you're willing to pay 130 for the stock, okay? If you write a 150 put contract for Jan 26, you'll bring in 40 to 44 cents. So you're getting not quite 30%, 25, 28% for an out-of-the-money contract, 95 cents out of the money. If you were to be exercised on the 150 put contract, you'd have to buy the stock for 105 a share, 104, 106, 107, something like that. Are you comfortable paying $1 for Open Door if you write 150s? Are you comfortable paying $1.30, $1.25 for the twos? There might be a trade for you there. The 250s, if you're a gambler, that's an at-the-money put contract, practically at the money. A 250 will bring you 105 to 110. That is a substantial 40+% hit in cash on this trade. Put up 250 and get 110 back immediately. You're risking $140, $1.40 a share on Open Door. Up to you to decide if that's a game you want to play. I like the idea of the twos. I like the idea of the 150s because it's all premium. I like the fact that it's all premium, and it's a nice, cheap exercise if you do have to buy it. If the stock goes to 350 or 4 or 5, you are going to see these puts go to half their price or less, and you will buy them back and write a higher strike contract. So there you go. That's Open Door. You can play the game kind of on Krispy Kreme. You can take a look at those options. 506 a share, up 93 cents. You can play the game on GoPro, maybe. They're at 205 right now, high of 237 today. And like I said, you can look at Kohl's, KSS. They're 12.29 a share right now. You could look at writing $10 cash secured puts for Jan 26, for example. Let's take a look at those. Those are 175.85, so you're getting a 18% return for a $10 put contract. That's an out of the money by 234 a share. If you were exercised on those calls, those 10s, you would be paying $8.25, $8.15 a share for a 12.29 stock right now, which is down $2 on the session. 12.50s, which are essentially at the money, within 20 cents, you could collect 320, put up $1,250 and collect $320 on the way back. Do 4 of them for $5,000, you'll collect about $1,260 in premium for $5,000. That's 25% on your money to pay $1,250. If you get exercised, that $320 will go against that $1,250 price. You'll buy Kohl's for $9.30. Are you comfortable at $9.30? Then do the 12.50s. If you like the 10s, write the 10s and get exercised, $8.25 a share is what you would pay for the stock. There you go. It's at $12.29. It's a $4 discount on Kohl's. I don't know. Is that a good deal? Can the Kohl's recover and go back up again to 15, 18, 20? I don't know. They can do anything. There's a small float, 107 million, 53 million shorted on Kohl's. That's 50% of the float is shorted. There's another possible wave of short squeezing that could happen on it. Not guaranteeing it. It could happen. I don't know. Donut Krispy Kreme short position, 24 million shares against 86 million float. We're now at 497. And Open Door Technologies, 240 a share right now after hitting a low of 226. Short position, 135 million shares out of 634 million. That's a ton of stock. 21% of the float is short on Open. So there you go. There's something to look into and decide what you want to do. Thank you, everybody out there. Well done. Alrighty, what else is going on here? Thank you all. 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 Let's go. Bobby says, we trading this week, I brought in 20 more BILs, 1,755 shares of BILs, and I'm earning interest on all of it. Nice job. Beautiful, Bobby. Keep that going. That's your wealth indicator. Susan, 173 thumbs up. Bruce, just a few months ago, you thought the market couldn't go higher. It was due for a correction. I think you still feel this way, or do you feel the market will go higher? A correction can happen at any time, and it'll be violent. The higher these markets go, the bigger and more violent the correction will be when there is one. And there will be one. There always is. I'm just saying it might be a slight 5-10% pullback and then a recovery, but the recovery might take 3 months. It might be a 5% pullback in like a week. It might be 10% in a week. I don't know. I don't know what panic it'll create. I don't know what concern it'll create. But this market is so over frothy that meme stocks are exploding. There's your sign. There's your sign. You looking for a sign? It's when these other stocks go nuts for no reason other than they're meme stocks. Now you know. But this can last. This can last a while. I'm just saying. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, everybody. Bagel, Babe. Yes, I would be curious to know when your trading income gets close to replacing your two YouTuberish income. But I didn't want to ask something too personal. Thank you, everybody. Uncle Bruce is a treasure, says Bagel Babe. Thank you. Bobby, I cannot wait to see these trading videos. Learn by following. Crazy 49er Open is now 154 million traded, Bruce. Unbelievable. Thank you. Giddy up, everybody. Swear's talking about all kinds of stuff here. This is great. Savage of Wall Street. Hey, good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Oh, Lord, you guys broke Uncle Bruce. Did you guys get him into the open mania? Why? I laugh a lot. We traded 1.8 billion shares on Monday. Not doing it again. Unbelievable. Mandu 5, 180 thumbs up. Good morning, everybody from Mandu. Stephen, I'm number 180 as well. I'm in that neighborhood. Thank you, everybody. We're pushing 200 thumbs ups. Thank you all for hitting that. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're a casual observer, you need to be a subscriber to get updates when I go with a video, whether it's live or recorded. If you're a subscriber, you'll get alerts. If you're not, you won't know. There you go. I'm doing the best I can. Savage of Wall Street. Markets are trying to go down now. Just look at the earnings. Companies are betting earnings per share and estimates, yet guidance and expectations may be lower now. And so there's a sell-off. Crazy 49er. I wrote put credit spread on HIMS this week. 47.5 to 45.5 for 1 week. I got 36 cents for 10 of those. I bought them back for 7 cents each. Thank you very much. Well done, 49er. making some easy money. $290 profit, less commissions. Not bad for a few days of your time. Congratulations. Keep up the good work, everybody. The Dow is up 225. It's been up all morning. It's a 0.5%. The S&P is up 1/4 point. NASDAQ is down 2.2 points. Remember on the Dow, though, remember something about the Dow. The all-time high for the Dow is 45,073. I don't think we've hit the high for the Dow yet. I don't think we hit it the other day. We're still at 44.7, so we're still down 250. So this gain on the Dow is still not at new highs. Close, yes, but not new highs. Remember that. Jen, what is going on? Oh, it's
Wednesday.
Oh, it's the Meat Lovers Deli.
There you go.
Bagel. Oh my God, what have we got on there?
I know. As this morning I read on the news feed how even the smallest amount of nitrated food will kill you.
You're loading me up with nitrates to no end. Wait till I hit Japan when my whole diet is completely transformed.
Even though reading that, I thought nothing is keeping me from my Costco hot dog.
We had a hot dog yesterday.
It's not going to happen.
We bought a hot dog yesterday. Did you know? Hey,
big news.
Went to Costco the other day. Last week. We didn't buy a hot dog last week. We had to rush. I'm looking over at the food court and no more Pepsi. They sell Coca-Cola now. They have Coca-Cola fountain drinks. What? Mind blower. Yesterday, I bought hot dogs to take home here, and I couldn't buy the cola. I couldn't fill the cola cups because I had cola in the car anyway, and we were coming home to eat. I'm not going to get 2 fountain drinks from Costco. So to try to carry all this stuff, it's impossible. So I still haven't had any of the cola yet at Costco, but they've got Coca-Cola product.
I know. We stopped and admired for a moment.
We're so excited.
Very excited.
What's on this bagel other than cheese and meat?
Cheese and meat. And Philippe's.
And Philippe's, thank you.
Sorry. Yeah.
And Philippe's. Okay.
You know what that was?
That
was a sesame seed. Trying to get at me because I oh no, see, I have another one there too. I just get covered in sesame seeds.
They're sticky.
And then they just drop off at moments while I'm walking around the apartment.
Funny.
And they decided then to attack my tonsil.
Oh my gosh. I've got a little piece of napkin on here or something. I don't know what this is. I'm going to get this off. It won't let go. So I'm going to use my tweezers.
Probably flesh.
Yeah, probably. Probably skin.
Your little pound of flesh.
Oh my gosh. We're up 16 cents on your Sofi. 21.13. We're on our run. We're moving up here. We got down to 21.01. We're now 21.14.16. We're moving up on your Sofi. GameStop down 19. Rocket Lab up 185. The Dow now only up 180 points. Backing off. The Qs are backing off. They're down 146 to 559.80. Welcome to the party, pal. We're talking about a new group of meme stocks.
Yes, they were talking about that on the radio this morning, and of course, it was said in such a way to imply that we're stupid.
Yes, of course. Anyone who does them
saying that
is dumb.
The trading really had nothing to do with the company and the company's forecast. And I thought, tell me, what is NVIDIA? What's our ratio that we're trading at right
we're trading,
now?
50-something times NVIDIA?
You really think NVIDIA is going to be 50% better next year?
Tesla trading at 190. Palantir 500 times earnings. You're telling us that meme stocks? You think meme stocks are stupid?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there you go. The market darling Palantir trading at 500 times earnings. And we're stupid.
I'm sure it can be 500% better next year than this year.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it can.
No problem.
You feel your heart constricting. You need to rub it on your napkin to get the Homer Simpson okay that it's good to eat.
So good. Beautiful stuff. I love it.
I don't know how many people out there play the New York Times games, but you and I play Connections in the morning.
Yeah, New York Times, yeah.
And yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? It was the Seinfeld.
months ago.
Seinfeld, not Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
They had 4
It's
words
infiltrated the New York
out of
Times.
12 words.
But the one was a dead giveaway.
I
It
saw
was
shrinkage. I went, what? Shrinkage? And
yada yada.
Festivus.
And then it was Festivus. Well,
Festivus, shrinkage,
yada yada.
a yada yada, and
I
another one.
can't remember what the
Seinfeld.
It was Seinfeld. It's everywhere.
Your SoFi up 22 now. 21-21. Moving up. Look at that
Okay.
chart on your SoFi. Isn't this fun? It's so much fun. Thank you all so
much fun
very
when it
much.
moves, unless you're a condor writer, and then you're quite happy to have it stay in your
Well,
little
that's true.
spread there.
Rocketeer says, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Just want to say thank you again for all your guidance. I sell options now full time. I wake up when I want. Don't answer to anyone except my husky, and I'm making more money than ever. There you go.
So again, you don't wake up when you want. You wake up when
the
the
dog
dog
wants.
wants.
Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen. Rocketeer. So thank you very much. I can't wait for your new videos. You got it, buddy. Jay Gill, good morning, Auntie Jen. Stephen Butler.
Morning.
Jen has outdone herself this
John.
morning with the bagel of
Look at
all bagels. Look
Bagel
at
of
this
bagels.
bagel of all bagels.
You think I could sneak lettuce on there someday?
Oh my God. Larry Titus, good morning, Auntie Jen. Brian, talk
Morning,
about
Larry.
ENPH earnings yet. Stephen Butler, bagel. Alice Blair, Auntie Jen, I will miss you totally. I hope to catch up with you two when I'm in the Czech for 2 days, or you'll be watching us, of course. Yes. Charlie, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Yes, and we're going to miss you too, Blair. We're going to miss everybody.
Yeah, but then we're not going away. We're just going to be in a different format. It's all
just like
right.
Come in here and just talk
There's
to them randomly.
There's that.
Have
Mike,
a little rando conversation.
Rando. You're talking connections, says Mike. Yes, we are. James and Misty Tree. Moops.
Sorry. It's what's on the card. Move.
Mike, I do these every morning with Wordle, crossword, etc. Richard Carlin. Hello, Uncle Bruce. I sent you an email regarding trying to obtain a wooden cell phone speaker as a reminder of when my life was changed. I love you, Auntie. Have a great day. I got the email. I have to think about how to do this. I have to
go. Yeah, we'll have to stop at a post office because they have those pre-packaged ones that are cheaper, but it's an odd shape and it's real wood, so it's heavy. Yeah.
I know. I have 9 days and I'm on an airplane.
How's the Philippe's getting through your nose?
It's trying. Is
it okay?
We're
I can't really smell it.
I'm not just trying to finish this work. I'm trying to figure out my hotels in Japan, my travel in Japan. Then Jen and I's travel in Europe, which we're still closing out. I got so much on the go here. Just you have to forgive me if I can't get this.
Trying to figure out the scam that are airlines.
Oh, the airline bullshit. There's all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It is insane. Jeff Glass says Tesla will post horrible earnings tonight.
Yeah.
But Musk will promise a fantasy that will never happen and the stock will go up. There you go.
There we go.
Blair, anyways, when you're in Japan without agent, so I believe there will be 1 month, no bagel time in the videos. Well, there won't be live videos from Japan. Richard, give me a price. I want one. I'll pay you. Don't worry. I'll pay you whatever you want. I'll just tell me the price.
It's like,
send me one of these.
It's like the SNL games of, what's it called? What's that name? Where you have some obscure rapper and they know the name and they win $5 and then I will give you $1 million if you can tell me this name. Norman the Dorman. It rhymes.
Please save one for me, please. Please save one for me.
Absolutely.
Savage of Wall Street. Friday and Monday we sold some open $5 covered calls expiring in January. We got over $1 and over $2 in premiums. Trying to buy these back for 25 cents right now on the stinkers. Thank you, gamblers.
Oh, nice.
Time to write cash secured puts on open. There we go. 21.15 on SoFi. Go SoFi. Qs are down 117. GameStop down 19. Rocket Lab up 170. So
I'm starting to believe it's just the way you bite that causes that to happen to your bagel.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
How long have we been together? Come on, you know that.
You know this game, Uncle B.
And that applies for your daughter, too.
Don't fight it.
With Jen Jr. Whose fault is it? Daddy's. Yeah, that's right.
It's all Daddy's fault. All Daddy's fault. Pest bastard Daddy.
Okay, on that note.
Crazy 49er. Those hymns I bought back, I sold 10 put credit spreads again. $45.50 for another 36 cents. 2 days to expiry. Thank you very much. Well done. Go, baby, go.
Yeah.
Sell button just closed on GoPro. Just closed. It was available a few minutes ago on eToro. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what to say.
And I know GoPro is another one of those new memes. It's not a new one, but it's a new meme. Okay. Bye, everybody. Happy Wednesday. See you tonight.
Tonight, Primetime Live, 7 o'clock Eastern, Gold Bagel members only. All right. Tonight. Don't miss the show. Talk about the kind of dough you're making. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Appreciate you. You know, we know. You know I appreciate you all. Thank you. We have memberships right now. This channel has subscribers, 82,813. That's the number. We've lost 99 in the last 28 days. There you go. Kind of typical for this channel. But we'll see if that turns once we start doing regular videos. I don't know. Thank you, everybody. 262 people have now answered my question of the day, and the thumbs up meter is getting closer and closer to 200. We're at 189 on the thumbs up meter. We need 11 more. I feel pretty good about this. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. 235 people are here. 189 thumbs ups. We just need 11 more, folks. Come on in. 67% of the people responding to my question say, write cash secured puts to win the trade on the hot meme stocks right now. You want to play Open Door, you want to play Kohl's, you want to play Krispy Kreme, GoPro, Rocket Mortgage, cash secured put your way to winnings. Don't buy the stock and don't buy call options. Write cash secured puts. I agree with that. I'm absolutely with that. Okay. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for being here. Boy. So much activity here. What a crazy day today. What a wild day today. We're at the 482 now on Krispy Kreme, up 69 cents. GoPro up 74 to 211 a share. The 52-week high for GoPro, 237. I think that was hit this morning, perhaps. Krispy Kreme, 52-week high, 1268. It's got a ways to go yet. Kohl's 52-week high, 2253. Open Door, 52-week high, 497. I think we just had that the other day. What a crazy run these things are on. Unbelievable. Will there be another wave? Could be. I don't know how far, how hard. No idea. We're at 2120 again on SoFi, 2121. We're moving higher on SoFi. 11.2 million volume. It's not as high a volume as we saw the other day, but it is running. Again, moving higher on SoFi, everybody. Thank you. Giddy up. All right. Gonzo Cruiser, number 190, thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. Bobby, GoPro just hopped up 10% here. Leave the sell button off. My cash secured puts, love it. There you go. Cash secured puts, baby. That's let it go up and write cash secured puts. Oh yeah. Cheers. This is the second half of my all meat cheese Felipe's bagel. Auntie Jen put this baby together for me. Oh my God. So good. So good. Unbelievable. Thank you all. The thumbs up meter past 190 now. 197. Thank you, everybody. 3 away from 200 thumbs ups. You guys are amazing. Thank you so very much for this. 267 answers to the question of the day. Also, thank you for participating, guys. You like that bagel? Hit the thumbs up button. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Oh, my. Oh, my. Juan, JV, huge bagel and looks delicious. Auntie Jen, we will miss you as well. My wife says Auntie Jen bagels are just amazing. Splair, the dip was okay. Splair, by the way, on GoPro, MTM Enterprise, how many members total? Highest. When we launched memberships, that was back in March of 2021. And at the time, I had 106,000 subscribers. And I had dozens of trolls. Dozens. And they were creating all kinds of problems. I had viewers telling me, I'm going to leave your channel unless you do something about these trolls. I had people who were making donations to my channel saying, hey, I'm not going to tolerate this crap. Others were just saying, there's got to be a way you can fight these guys, Bruce. What are we going to do? You got to set something up. So we launched memberships March 16th, I think it was, 2021. This is so good. But everything was in flux. Everything. I only started talking to viewers about the idea of writing options. That was developing very quickly. So the channel was in transition from this wicked start, incredible. And then it kind of leveled up. But I came up with the memberships, and I immediately upset at least 10 to 20,000 people. Really pissed them off. Like, I made them mad. This guy's a shill. He's just cashing in. I'm out of here. Well, they were never viewers. They were casual observers, and some of them were trolls. And so the channel's memberships just plummeted right away, and the viewership plummeted right away because people went, "Oh, I can't talk to him anymore. You have to pay now." He's so arrogant, this guy. Well, it was the best thing I could ever have done. It was the best move I ever made. But it was the number of people who became members were so small in percentages, like just micro number of people who actually put up money. There's the difference between viewers and viewers. I knew that out of every 100 people who were watching at that time, prior to memberships, maybe 5 were diehards. 95% were maybe they'll stick around, maybe they won't. We'll find out. How many people became members? Out of all the people following me, all the people who had subscribed, 106,000 subscribers, there were probably 250,000 people watching me at that time, like they were watching everybody else. But when it came time to subscribe, of all the people who were watching me, it was less than 2% that became members. 98% never became a member. This is so good. But immediately, the trolls were gone. The trolls were gone. And now the chat right here was far more controlled, calm. And I could answer questions, real sincere questions. I could now get to them. Instead of delete. Get rid of this person, get rid of this person. Oh, I was spending an hour a day, every day, eliminating comments on my channel, on everything I did, if not more than an hour a day, to ban people from my channel who were just vicious, death threats, insults. It was terrible. I mean, they were insulting viewers. I mean, viewers attacking viewers. No, that's not happening here. It made my life easier. But from that initial surge of memberships, then they started to drop off. Quite naturally, because I went into option writing. I produced classes. The meme game was over. GameStop went way, way up, came back, went up, came back, came up. All the hype was gone. COVID ended. Say goodbye to 250,000 people following you. They can go out of the house now. They can go traveling. They can go back to work. And so the world, of course, completely changed again, which changed the trajectory of all channels on YouTube, where many channels disappeared forever and have never come back. The memberships kept us going through thick and thin, and producing classes for the family that really wants to know how to write options, doing one-on-one consultations, very important, very meaningful, very productive. This channel, I found ways to make a living doing many other things other than just being on the air. And here we are, going to change it again. We're going to change the channel again. So I welcome you to the program. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Mm. I'm number 199 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friend. So I was talking about Rocket. To be fair, Rocket Companies is actually a very good company. They've been cannibalizing smaller companies and are going to fly when interest rates come down. Stock sitting at 10 a little bit ago. JV, Uncle Bruce, I sold open $2 and $2.50 cash secured puts for 66 cents and $1 respectively. Just waiting and enjoying these premiums. Thank you very much. Double D opened $2 cash secured puts for 74 cents. Sold $20 cash secured puts for $2. I'm not sure on what else, but there we go, Mike. And that's why not everyone makes money in the stock market. Tom, I remember there was a troll paying to comment. Zed, I have a gold bagel watching from Dubai, waiting to write 50 GameStop contracts. Go GameStop. Mike, Tom, yes, indeed. Zed, I remember that guy that was paying to insult you. Unbelievable. Oh boy, this bagel, oh my goodness. Got a whole bunch of sesame seeds left on this thing. Oh my God. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you. 2120 on SoFi. Go SoFi, go. Go higher. Move up, come back a little bit. Go higher, come back a little bit. Go higher, come back. It's okay. Don't mind SoFi. I don't mind one bit. My cash secured put writing SoFi viewers love this SoFi stock, the way it's been paying handsomely. And I have viewers who collectively, I'll bet you my channel, you take all my viewers who have been collecting interest on the amount of cash they've been sitting on since December of last year, January, now, the amount of capital they're sitting on, liquid, the amount of interest that's coming in, unfathomable amount of money coming in. On an annual basis, it's millions. I'm certain of it. I'm certain it's millions in interest. On an individual basis, there are people here who are bringing in 10, 20 bucks a month in interest and going, hey, that's kind of nice, 10, 20 bucks in interest. Others were going, I'm bringing in over 100 a month in interest, and I'm like, that's $3 a day, 7 days a week, Bruce. This is kind of different for me. I've never had 100 a month in interest come in before. I've always been paying interest on margin accounts. Now I'm collecting interest. I have viewers here who are bringing in $300 to $500 a month in interest, who are going, you know, this is like the utility bill. I have folks who are bringing in $500 to $1,000 a month, going, this pays my car. This is paying for my car payment. Remember, those of you out there in the world at large, if you have a $700 a month car payment, that money comes out of your paycheck after you pay your taxes from your employer's pay. So you got to generate $1,100 gross to get $700 net to pay that car payment. If interest from other people's money, including your money from cash secured puts, is bringing in the car payment, that's pressure off your paycheck, isn't it? Isn't that why people are quitting around here? They don't work anymore. Folks who are bringing in $1,000 to $1,500 a month in interest around here, they're kind of going, this isn't just taking care of the car payment. Are you kidding me? This is paying my student loan. My wife and I have a student loan payment of $500 a month. We're bringing in more interest every month than our student loans. The brokerage account is paying our student loan payments. This is huge. This freed up this $1,000 a month to do something else with for our kids. Maybe a new television. You know how big a TV is for $1,000? You know how big your television can be? That's 1 month. What are you going to do the next month? We're going to buy a new powered recliner. Going to spend a couple of thousand on that, 2 months worth. What are you going to do next? Well, the next $3-4 grand coming in, we're going on a little trip. Hello. And then there are folks bringing in $2,000 to $3,000 a month in interest. There are people bringing in $2,000 to $3,000 a month in interest on this channel from cash secured put writing. And they're going, that's our mortgage. The interest on the money we're sitting on, which used to be all in stock, is now all in cash secured puts on various positions, various expiry dates, various strike prices, and we've been hauling in $2,000 to $3,000 a month in interest, and that's climbing higher and higher, and it now is more than our mortgage payment that we've had on this house for 20 years. And others of you are saying, we're bringing in like $3,000 to $5,000 a month in interest. That is more than one of our full-time jobs was clearing for us. Or this is covering the mortgage, the property taxes, the insurance, the utility bills, the internet costs, the cable. It's covering all of that. And whatever we earn on the side, which is our jobs, is net to us. Uncle Bruce, you have completely changed our investing philosophy 180 degrees, completely the opposite direction. We're not considering ourselves rich by holding stock. We're considering ourselves richer by being paid interest to write cash secured puts. This is a mind blower for us. We have never, ever had anyone tell us to do this. Of all the 20 years we've talked to brokers and financial advisors and watching other YouTubers, no one has ever told us that we could do this. And the interest rates we're getting are 4.5%. Like, it's not like we're at 20% interest rates. It's not like we had to tie up our money for 5 years with some hotshot mortgage lender. I'm getting this money on a daily basis every month through Fidelity, through Schwab, through ETFs I've picked up. Uncle Bruce, this is so much easier than we thought it would ever be. I never considered that I could bring in this kind of money from interest, holding cash secured put positions on stocks I like, This is like a whole. This is, man, are we ever the casino? Holy crap, we are the casino. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all very much for being here. I love that you're here. This is fantastic. Anyway, Crazy 49er open, 194 million traded, Bruce. There you go. Bruce, how about cash secured puts on GameStop, $40 strike? Knock yourself out. But can you get a premium over the book value? That's the question. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I'm thinking about writing Archer $7 cash secured puts for Jan 27. It pays $1.45. The stock's around $11 right now. I see what you mean. I think you can do way better than that. I think you can go January 26th, and you can go up to like 9s and bring in more, less time. You don't need to go out a year and a half. What are your thoughts, Bruce? Double D, Sentinel 1, Christina Z, what is the premium? How about 12? How about 2 BMWs? How about the 2 BMWs? Hector Swattings, there you go. Yeah, don't miss those. Welcome all to the program. Welcome all to the show. Thank you for joining us today. Glad you've been with me today. Thank you for hanging out and watching this opening, this first hour and hour and 12 minutes. We got Rocket Lab up $1.40. Look at that SoFi, 21.28, another high, 21.30. Here we go. Your SoFi is on the move. GameStop down 20. The Qs are down 107. MicroStrategy down 1180. Spire at 1097 up 26. We've got Apple down 175. We've got Tesla up about 51 cents. Microsoft down 317 today. Google down 180. By the way, that the high for Microsoft was $514.64. 514.60. The high of Microsoft is now 502. We've given up $12 on Microsoft. Google got up to 208. It's 190 right now. Amazon is up 46 cents at 223. Let's say 228. High of 240.250 all time. Nvidia 168.92. It's up 189, but the high is 174.25. We haven't hit the new high today. Meta Platforms 708.26, high of 748. We are $40 away from the highs on Meta. So the Magnificent Sevens are not trailblazing here, guys. Kind of telling us what might be happening here in this market. Maybe the market is topping out a little, and we're going to have a little pullback. Supermicro up 150, ASTS up 118, AI's up 39, Palantir up 22. Growth companies, Unity down 112, Goldman up 3, Cisco up 43 cents, Spiders are up 150, Netflix down $11. The high was 1,341. We're at 1,178 now. $180 pullback from its highs. There's a sign. Pfizer up 22, Arc Innovations up 36, IBM up 367, Uber down 91, HBQ up 41. Adobe up 22. On Open Door now, 234.11, down 53 cents. Open Door is only down 53 cents. The low of the day, 226. That's where we were. Have we reached the bottom today? Are we going to see a rally from here? 234 right now on a 200 plus million volume on the day. Krispy Kreme, 484.50, up 71.5 cents. The low 453, the high 573. That was the opening, but we've really been around this 450, 60, 70 range mostly. We did break 5 for a bit there, but 481. All right. Volume 95 million traded on Krispy Kreme. There's only 86 million in existence. 95 million traded. You think day traders are all over Krispy Kreme? GoPro 204, trading on 150 million volume right now. The low of the day 192, the high 237, and with 150 million volume, the outstanding stock free float 125. 125 million exist. 150 million traded on GoPro. Kohl's 1213 down 221. The low of the day 1197. 21 million plus traded. Total free trading stock 107 million. 1/5 of the company has changed hands today. 53 million shorted. 49% of the stock is short on Kohl's. Okay, that's what I'm showing. That's the story. I'm just a guy trying to tell you what's going on out there. Thank you again, everybody. Can never thank you enough. We've got the thumbs up meter. I bet you we're over 200 now. Yeah, 206. 206 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. We got the 200. We got 274 answers to the question of the day. 67% people who are answering this poll question are agreeing or saying that writing cash secured puts is what you got to do to win the trade on these meme stocks. Even if they go down, you can write behind the money cash secured puts and win on this trade. I agree. 67% of you say yes, indeed. 15% say buy call options. 18% say buy the stock. But by far, the majority of you agree. You want to make money on these new meme stocks that are flying around like crazy? Write cash secured puts. That's your protection right there. That's the smart way to do it. But keep it small and don't risk too much of your dough. You never know. You might make a few bucks. It's okay. Anyway, there you go. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. Christina says, Uncle Bruce, here's a good question for you. When you were a trading man, did you ever write your own options? If so, what did you like to write? I really was never a trading man. Being in the business all these years, I lived and died with my clients. And I made money in the business, being in the business, but I was never a millionaire being a broker, even a manager. I was one of those guys that had the knowledge, didn't have the capital to trade my own. And I was completely consumed by my client's success because I knew that as a broker, I had to have a certain number of people as clients. And when you get into 150 to 250 clients that you're helping to trade their life savings, you should not have any time to trade on your own. If you do, you are not a good broker because you're dealing with your own needs. And when I wasn't a broker, I was more of a manager kind of guy. I was now managing 25 brokers. We had 8,000 clients I had to oversee. Unless you're in this business, you don't understand just how intense this was. This is the day before self-trading. This is the day when everything was done by telephone. This is the day where the office would be a madhouse of activity, an absolute madhouse of yelling and screaming and everything going on. You have no idea today. There's nothing like it today. The floor of the stock exchange does not resemble what we used to see, what we used to be. So the world I was in was a completely other world. There was no way to be a calm, cool, collected option writer from the comfort of my house in 1992. No. And so I was never in a position to be an option writer like I am now. I have capital now. Jen and I have some dough saved up. We have the ability to do what you do. This. We can travel and do this. It's completely different for me. It's completely different for you. And so I can't compare 10 years ago, 20 years ago at all. I can only tell you that my life completely changed in 2017 when I became a YouTuber. When I became a YouTuber in 17 as a Traveling with Bruce guy. And I was completely consumed about that channel and everything I could do to get it going from a standing start at age 62. The fact that this channel came into being 3 years later and did what it did, totally out of left field. I mean, I had no idea that this is going to ever happen. I never saw another channel like this. I've never seen another channel like this channel do what it's done. I've seen snippets of this in other channels here and there, a little of this, a little of that, but not this. I'm just winging it, man. I'm flying off the seat of my pants. I've been for 5 years, 7 years, 8 years. And I don't know what the next 4 or 5 years looks like, but I'm 70 next month in September, 2 months from now, 70. Okay. I don't know if there's a stroke in my future. I don't know if I'm going to fall and break my hip. I don't know. I'm just winging it, man. I'm giving you everything I can from 1979 to now. I'm passing it on. I'm passing it on. And I sure hope you kids get rich from it, but I have no idea. Zed Estate got $19 premium on those. Brian, Jan 9 cash secured puts on Archer. They're going for $120 or so. That might be a better deal with 1 year instead of 2 years, or 5 months instead of a year and 5 months, right? Splair, I hear more up here. Christina, Zed Estate, when does it expire? That is great. Crazy 49er Brian, I was looking at the one at the 10s for 160.70. I'm looking at those. Cindy B, I did sell a put on open, but I also did a few poor man covered calls that I own 100 shares, and I sold a call. I wish that I would have just sold puts. Richard, neat. Splair, have a successful, relaxed day. Splair, I remember most of the topics from the first coffee meetup. Brian, Crazy 49er, I was just trying to be an extra cautious, and 7, if the stock goes back to 13, to the 30 premiums would drop pretty fast. Hey, I hear you, buddy. And sometimes certain stocks, you shouldn't touch them. You just shouldn't touch them at all. I would rather you be into cash secured puts on what you really know, on stocks you really know. SoFi, GameStop, Rocket Lab, you know what you're doing there. These others, thin traders, small floats, wild swings. You're gambling. You're kind of gambling more than you're casinoing. But hey, I hear you. I know. I'm with you. Sometimes it's irresistible. What can I say? Thank you all very, very much today for just the whole thing. Being here. Love that you're with me. I got to get going. I got a bunch of stuff to do here. I got to figure out all kinds of logistics here, so I've got to go. Thank you again. We'll see you tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern. If you're a Gold Bagel member, join me tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern. Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce. Don't forget. I'll try not to forget. The second last one ever. Looking forward to having you pop in. Let me know how you're doing. Keep the game going, everybody. Get richer, everybody. Make a lot of money, please. Just get rich, please. Crazy 49er. I wrote open $2 for a $7. Cash secured. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Stephen Butler, thank you. Thank you, Bobby, very much. Splair, have a great day. Mike, thanks, buddy. Keep it going. Thumbs ups. Thanks for the thumbs ups, everybody. Thanks for answering the question of the day. Thank you for everything. Jen and I, we love you. All right, we'll see you a little later. This is Bruce from Calgary. And Auntie Jen from Calgary saying what Rocketeer is saying and what James of the Misty Tree is saying. But I'm saying bye.